Um, Today I know. Alright, before me even get into that, I want the ones them for know say the topic you want me about touch you know is kinda sensitive, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I really want the ones and ones them for really. Don't just listen to what me I say, you know what I mean? But I want you to really hear, you know what I mean? Because you can listen to something you know, but you not hear what really I say, you know? Yeah. Alright, so I want to touch a point where I want to say, alright, I strongly believe say life is not always what it seems, you know what I mean? Yeah, and life is what you make it.
Daddy?
Yes?
Daddy?
Yes?
Let's take a video.
Yeah, I'm making a video. Yeah, sorry about that, my people. You know what I mean? Alright, so me I say now, I strongly believe, say, you know what I mean, the future really, the success of your future, you know what I mean, it depends upon what you do last year, you know, what you do last week, or what you do today, or even yesterday, you know what I mean, so, I want the ones and ones them to go through every day of their life, you know what I mean, and know, say, yo, you know, say, what may I do today, yeah, it determine how the future go really, you know what I mean, because if you everybody have 365 days a year, you know what I mean, yeah, and if every day I want to get up and do a little, you know what I mean, and you get up and do nothing, then at the end of that 365 then you see the one will do a little, that's the person who go have something at the end of the year. But you know when you do nothing. You know what I mean? At the end of the year, man, nothing not there for you, man. So, yeah, I want the ones and ones them if you know that say. No matter how small it is, when you can do it, yeah, man, do it today and nobody wait until tomorrow. Alright, so as me say, it's a sensitive topic we are going to touch you now. See me? Yeah, I want the ones them for really hear what me I say. Alright. I strongly believe, you know, say a man, you know, to take care of him youth to the best of him ability. Woman just the same, you know what I mean? But we say man, cause you know mankind, you know what I mean? Yeah, or better I say parent. A parent supposed to take care of them youth to the best of them ability. You see me? Yeah, man, because Pickney the day we part them dead. You see me? And you really go do what you do and make Pickney forward. You see me? So you must take care of that child. You see me? Yeah, man. Take care of that child until that child able they can take care of themselves. You see me? Yeah. Don't get me wrong now. Alright. Also, I want the ones and ones them to bear in mind while taking care of your child or your children that children are not pension. You see me? Yeah, man. Pickney and no pension. I want the ones and ones them to know that. Say Pickney and no pension. So even though you take care of your youth, you know what I mean? So till them grow up and get big and can take care of themselves and you get old and can't take care of yourself again, it's not a guarantee say that child I go grow up and come have a good heart to take care of you. See me? Yeah, I want the ones them to know that. You see me? Pickney and no pension. So while, as we remember what I say, life is what you make it, see me, and what you do today, it determine your outcome or your future, you know what I mean? Yeah. So while you're younger and you're taking care of your children, especially if your means of income is not is not is not a thing where I go generate a pension at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Yeah. I want you to bear in mind while you are taking care of your youth, say, Pickney and pension. And you don't know what the future holds. You see me? You can take care of your youth to the best of your ability and that youth grow up and now come do nothing for you. You see me? Yeah. Alright. My father, you see me, and the ones them always hear me talk about my father. My father is my mentor, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. My pattern, my daddy. You see me? Yeah. Anybody know me and know my father. Know the relationship where me and my father share, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. My father tell me, from a young and tender age, say caution. Yeah, my father called me caution. Say caution. I don't want nothing from no Pickney. See me? Yeah. No material things. If you grow up, or anyone I want to grow up and have material things and can offer, or want to offer, then I will take it as an parent. But I now raising up with the expectation, say, alright, you know I go come, do this or do that. You know what I want from you? I want to know if stay out of trouble and make my heart glad. You know what I mean? That is what my father tell me from a young and tender age. But not every parent are as fortunate as my father or as knowledgeable as my father. So me want to tell the ones and ones them today, say, listen me now. It is your duty to take care of your youth them to the best of your ability. But it's also your duty to know, say, when those children grow up, it's not a guarantee that they must have a good heart to give you nothing. You see me? Them not born to give you nothing at all when you grow up. You will grow up and suck them when them grow up. And you will get old. You will suffer under them and just the same even if you take care of them. You see me? Some want the ones and ones them to set something aside for the future. You know what I mean? Me nah say you can do 100% for your Pickney and choose for do 70 or 50. No. For you can do the 100% and you still have something where you can set aside. You know what I mean? Especially if the job where you are do now go generate a pension at the end of the way for you. You know what I mean? You have to do what you are do and think about yourself in the equation. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, man. And for all of the Pickney them will grow up and your father or your mother take care of you. You know what I mean? Because true to be told, the average man, him can't really take care of him youth the way how he would really want to take care of him youth or how a youth is supposed to be taken care of. Him not born can do it, the average man. You know what I mean? But even though him can do what him would want to do, him do what him can do for you as a child. You know what I mean? To raise you up to be the adult where you grew up to be. You know what I mean? Yeah. So not because your father or your mother couldn't give you downtown and parade. But remember, say your father did give you up there so, or him did give you out there so, or around there so. You know what I mean? Yeah, and is what they did for you while you were smaller. You know what I mean? Make you grow up, you know. You know what I mean? And come be the man. Yeah. So, That is it. I want the people them to know say Pickney and no pension. And the ones them will grow up and can stretch something your parents and choose to not do it. You is a wicked and you have to go from boy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, you have some parent. And me not even go say parent because parenting is a skill. You know. Anybody can be a mother and a father, you know, but not everyone can be a parent. You know what I mean? Because parent are serious something. The role of a parent, man. You know what I mean? The first to show up and the last to leave. That is the role of a parent. You know what I mean? So anybody can be a mother, man. You know what I mean? Anybody. A sperm donor and can be a father just the same, but he is not a parent.
Mando,
Yes?
I want chocolate.
Alright, a soon come. Go. Go, a soon come. Yeah, him is not a parent. You know what I mean? Parenting is a skill. See me, I'm tell a lot of people that on a day-to-day basis say, yo, anybody can be a mother. Any woman, so to speak, can be a mother. You know what I mean? Any man can be a father. But not every man or every woman can be a parent because parenting is a skill. You see me? Parenting is a responsibility. You know what I mean? Yeah. The first to show up and the last to leave, as me say. So the thing go. See me? So, I want the ones and ones them to look into what me I say. You know what I mean? And don't just listen to part of the video. And don't listen to the other part and say, caution say this or caution say that. I mean never say this. You know what I mean? I address the point where me I say, a man supposed to take care of him youth to the best of his ability. But me want the ones and ones them to know. Say even though you take care of that child to the best of your ability, it is not a guarantee that that child might grow up and stretch a hand give you because Pickney and no pension. You know what I mean? So you have to set something aside. You know what I mean? Where you can fall back on. Should in case you spend out upon that child and that child grow up and have things. Because some of the times too, the Pickney no born have grow up and have it neither. You see me? Yeah. Because misfortune can take anyone. Yeah. You might be fortunate enough that you can stay suburban and take care of your youth. You know? Yeah. And it's so unfortunate that that youth grow up and can't even take care of themselves. You see me? Yeah. So 6 or 1/2 dozen of the other. So you must think about yourself and don't X yourself out of the equation whilst taking care of a child. You see me? Because anything can happen in a life. You see me? Because as we say at the beginning of the video, life is not always as it seems. You see me? Yeah, because you can see your youth as a bright spark. You know what I mean? Only if you realize 20 years or 30 years down the line, say, Jaja, waste of time, you know? Yeah. 40 years down the line, you realize it, Jaja, God, waste of time. You waste 40 years of your life upon the youth there. You see me? Yeah. And see you're old you know, and you're cool you know, you can't work you know, a sufferation. I go take care you know, and that the youth there, where you just spend out all of your span. Can't help yourself much less to help you. You see me? Yeah. So, I want the ones them for wise while you're taking care of your youth. You see me? Yeah. If you can do some investment while you are taking care of the youth. You know what I mean? Someone want to talk to the young parents them and or the young youth them when not getting up youth yet. You see me? Yeah man, if you can stay so boom and set something, you know, before you start getting children, that would be even better or even the best thing to do. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what my charge when he leng tell me one of the day. Him mother tell him say, Kemar, look place feel put your head before you look place you put your cock. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, man. So, before you look place or before you look woman, man. You know what I mean? Or before you go look baby. You know what I mean? Before you go look baby, man, ensure say you can take care of baby and take care of yourself just the same. You see me? Because baby world and us just so. You know what I mean? Yeah, you have to have tolerance to deal with Pickney. See me? Yeah, man, you have to be a parent. Yeah, so. And that me I say, my people, you know what I mean? And me I say, for the ones and ones, them if you have a blessed day, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, and share the video and don't be afraid to subscribe if you are not yet a subscriber, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, like up the video just to see, man. Leave your honest opinion down in the comment section, you know? Yeah, man, you know the vibe, Cash and the Queffer out here.